89% of the people that watch my videos are young men between the ages of 24 to 35 from the United States. And as I'm going through today, I came across this question of what it means to be a man. And I'm going to answer that question here in this video about what does it mean to be a man. But more importantly, what I think a lot of young men are truly seeking here today is not only what does it mean to truly be a man here on earth, but how can I become that man? And so if you're a young man here today in those ranges, even older into your 30s, mid-30s, close to 40, then I want to help you here today by giving you some type of advice, some type of encouragement, some type of information to help you truly understand what it really means to be a man here on earth and how you can start to walk into real manhood for yourself, to find out for yourself the type of man that you want to become. Being a man is a very jam-packed question that has a lot of layers. We can go into a lot of simplicities of what men go through, what men talk about, how men are and the different type of men. But I want to break it down to its simplest core form that I think will help you on your journey to trying to figure out what kind of man you want to become. Let's just start here from the basics. As I began to think about this question, right, I began to think about the basics of a man. A man is here to live for a purpose. What does it mean to be a man? It means to be a male with purpose. It means to be a conscious male with a purpose, meaning that you were born male. You know, biologically, you were born male, and you realize that you were created and you are here for a reason. You have conscience, right? You have male animals who don't have the ability to think and have conscience like we do, with the ability to process information, to think, and to do things, right? So that's the first step of understanding what it means to be a man, is understanding that you were biologically born male here for a purpose. You're here for a reason. Men understand that they are here for a reason. They're not just here to exist. They're not just here because they are biologically male and they're here to make babies, right? We're just going to keep it raw, unfiltered conversation right here, okay? Male are here only to exist and to make babies, right? But men understand that there's a purpose behind their creation. So that's one. Men live for a purpose. But more importantly, men understand as well, we were created to do things. Men do things. Men know that they're here to do something. You've probably had that innate feeling that there's something you're supposed to do. And there is something you're supposed to do. There are many things that we were created to do here as men on earth. And as a spiritual man, as a man that follows after God, I know for a fact that God gave man a command of what to do from the beginning of time, when we go back to Adam. Till the earth, work to the sweat of your brow. You were created to work. Men were created to live for a purpose, and that purpose involves hard work. It involves hard work. I don't care what different generation of time we go through, men work hard. Whether you're in a war, you're going to work hard. Whether you're at peace, you're still going to work hard. Try growing food. That is hard work. Planting a seed, tilling the seed, watering the seed until it grows, and then making sure that animals are not eating up all the crop, making sure that bugs are not tearing up. That is hard work just for you to have food on your table. Men were created to live for a purpose, and that purpose involves hard work. So, if you're trying to understand what it's really like to be a man on earth, it means you're going to work hard. But as men understand we're going to work hard, and men relish in hard work. We're excited to work hard. We don't want it easy. It's not going to be easy, and we don't want it easy. We want hard work. Why do men want to work hard? Because we want to give it our best. The one thing that men it just really bothers us. It really gets under our skin. True men with a purpose, is when they're not able to be the best that they can be and do the best that they can. When you know you got a little more left in you and you weren't able to give it. Man, that's regret. This is why we like professional sports. This is why men like seeing the best of the best give their best. Because as men, we want to do that. That's what you want to do. As a young man, you probably have the innate desire to be the best man that you can be. That's why you're watching this video. How can I become that man once I realize what is a man and what it means to be one? How can I be the best? You want to know what it means to be a true man, and you want to know how can you be the best man here on earth? How can you show the world that I'm a real man and I was the best man that I could be in my life before I die? That's what you want to be. You don't necessarily care to be the best man on earth above all other men. What you care is to be the best man that you can be for yourself, so that when you die, you knew that you gave it everything you had in your life to become the man, the best man that you could. Everybody's capabilities will be different, but you want to be the best that you can be. So what does it mean to be a man? It means to live for a purpose. It means to work hard, and it means to understand that purpose is what you created for here to do, and it means to do things related to that purpose. Everything that you do will be related to what you were created here to do. You need to find why you're here and what it is that you are here to do. There are many things that men have to do on earth. As much as feminism is around in our society today, and as much as media, women, other places, circumstances will tell you that you don't need men. No, men are needed on earth. Men were created to do things. If we didn't have men, things wouldn't get done. I'm telling you right now, we would not have things done. Things wouldn't get done if we didn't have men. And men knew, I got to make life easier for others. So I'm going to work hard to do that, to make life easier for others, women, children, other men. That's why there are men who lead other men, is because those men have the strategic understanding of how to move society. Also, what does it mean to be a man? It means to serve. Men serve. Males do not serve. Men serve. Men understand that we are here to be stewards over this earth. We're here to take care of the planet. We're here to use our strength. We're here to use our wisdom. We're here to use our knowledge. And we're here to be stewards to take care of the earth. That means to take care of the animals. That means to take care of women. That means to take care of children. That means to take care of other men. That means to take care of males. Yes, men take care of males. We take care of boys. Boys are males. They haven't developed that cognitive ability of understanding what it means to truly be a man, to work towards a purpose. They're boys. All they know is what they were biologically created to do, which is to hump everything. A lot of boys, a lot of males who don't understand responsibility just know their biological nature, and they fall prey to their biological nature. But what it means to be a man is to have cognitive understanding and wisdom that I am created here for a purpose. And I need to continue to develop myself in order to achieve that purpose on the highest of level to which God will be pleased. That means that I need to learn about myself. And that means that I need to develop characteristics, traits that will elevate my level of understanding, that will elevate my skill set to work hard to please God. That's what it means to be a man. Consistent learning so that you can serve. And the more that you serve, the more you walk in your purpose. Kings are kings because they were selected for the benefit of the people. Kings are kings. Good kings serve people. They're here to listen to their people. They're here to make peace for their people. They're here to serve their people. And because of their ability of thinking, because of their decision making, because they're willing to make the choices that no other man is willing to make, because they're willing to have and be the sacrifice that no other man is willing to be, then that is why they are the king of men in the land. They're willing to do the things that no other men are willing to do. But that doesn't mean because the other men aren't willing to do that, that the other men don't have their own purpose. Remember, men are needed in the world. What does it mean to be a man? It means to live out your purpose. Your purpose may not be king, and that's okay. Your purpose may not be commander. That's okay. Your purpose may not be the greatest of all time. That's okay. Because if you're a spiritual man, you are great in heaven when you store your treasures in heaven, regardless of what people and how people see you here on earth. Until the end of time, the greatest basketball player that will ever live will always be debated. Until the end of time, the greatest NFL player will always be debated. Until the end of time, the greatest orator will always be debated. The greatest speaker, the most winningest anything will always be debated by mankind until the end of time. The greatest war leader, the greatest strategist, the greatest will always be debated. But there will be no debate in heaven for men. Every man will be great and will be recognized being the greatest in the kingdom of heaven if you strive to become the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. You will be recognized. And so now I want to help you with the second portion of that question. What does it mean to be a man? But not only that, how can you become that type of man? Well, as a young man, I want to encourage you here. 1, understand where you are right now in your life. Understand that you are learning what it means to really be a man in the world. 1, you have to keep learning. This is not something that you're just going to know. Even when you become a man, you're still learning how to become a better man. You're learning how to do even better. You're still learning how to grow. You're still learning how to develop. You're still learning things that you need to know in order to live out what you've been called to do. You're still learning those things. That's number 1. Don't beat yourself up because you don't have it all figured out. Don't beat yourself up because you haven't figured out how to make more money. You haven't figured out how to invest money. You haven't figured out how to take care of your children right. how to parent, how to be a father. You're not the perfect father. You haven't figured it all out. Don't beat yourself up. You're young. You're still a young man. Young, we have to learn as men. I told you. What does it mean to be a man? It means learning. You have to learn. You're consistently learning. Even as a man, young men learn from middle-aged men. Middle-aged men learn from old men. Old men learn from older men. And sometimes old men learn from young men. And it goes backwards. We learn everywhere that we can. So don't beat yourself up. That's 1. 2, work. Work. Get to work. Get to work. Do. Stop thinking so much. Do. If you are a young man watching this video and you're wondering, what is it that you need to do here on earth? Stop thinking about it. Do. Stop thinking about what you need to do and just start doing what's in front of you. I don't care what it is. If you're going to class and you're a college student, go to class. That's what you need to do. You need to go to class, get you an education. Hey, I have a son. Take care of your son. That's what you do. Stop thinking about what to do and just do. Do. Men were created to do. You will think while you do. And when you think as you do, you figure out the answer on how to do it better. That's just men. We learn by doing. We don't learn by sitting. That's why a lot of boys struggle in classrooms, because we sit all day. That's why men like sports. When we do something, we learn it as we do it. We're doers. We like to use we have to use our hands. We have to use all this energy, and we got to be great at it, because the more I do a thing, the better I'm going to get at it. Not the more I sit down and you just give me information. That's one way, but I got to do it. The only way I'm going to get better at doing YouTube videos as a man is I'm going to do the video. That's it. That really goes for women too. If you're a woman watching this video, you got to do as well. So maybe this is some tips for you, but especially for men, we have to do the thing. That's how we get better at it. So stop thinking, stop talking, do it. I want to start a business. Start. Figure it out. Start doing. If I told you exactly how much money you needed to save today to start a business, start saving the money. Start doing it. Literally, go to your bank account, take out $20, put it to the side. Now you have $20 for a business. You've done it. No more talking about it. No more thinking about it. No more trying to figure it all out right now. Do. Start doing. That's what I realized. I need to just start doing it. Stop talking about it and start doing it. That's number 2. And then number 3, and you will continue to learn what it means to be a man and how to become that man past these 3 points. But I wanted to give you at least these 3 points. Again, 1, don't beat yourself up. Keep learning. 2, start doing. 3, you need to know and start doing the things towards who you serve. As for me, I submit myself under Jesus Christ. I am a servant of Jesus Christ. God is my Lord and Savior, and I submit my life under him. And what I do is towards God. How I live my life is under subjection of the Holy Spirit according to the Bible. You need to find something and find what it is that you serve and start doing towards the things that you serve. Because remember, you were created for a purpose, and that purpose is tied to what you serve. And any man that tells you that there's nothing to serve is a man that is a fool who doesn't understand that there's something higher than himself. Men know that there's a higher power. And for me, in my belief and in my faith, I serve Jesus Christ. That is my higher power. And I serve him, and I will do the things that please him. And when I die, he will look at me and give me a well done. If you don't believe that there's anything above you, then you're just a male existing on earth with no purpose, here to follow your biological design, and there is no future for you. So that's what it means to really be a man in the core value of manhood. And these are just a few things that will help you to become that type of man. I appreciate you for tuning in and watching this video. I really hope that you got some value out of it. If you did, be sure to like this video down below and then leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts about the video. And be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can get more videos just like this one. And make sure you hit that bell notification so that you're updated and it sends you an email or a text message or whatever it sends you when a new video comes out, so you can be sure not to miss it. I appreciate you for tuning in and watching, and I'll talk to you next time.